Hey, what's going on, people? Um, I'm not going to just be babbling in the camera after today. I'm really going to start making videos that actually have substance to them. And I feel that with a lot of my knowledge, it could really, really help people out. It could almost save lives too. You know, it can give people hope. Well, nah, I don't know anything about that. But my my advice could really help you out. It really could. So let me tell you this right now. Everything I say in this video is an opinion and is based off of my own experience. Okay. So I'm not a doctor, but shit. My advice could probably is sometimes a lot better than your doctor, because your doctor learned everything from a damn book. He learned everything from a class. He does not understand your mind like I do. Because I have this belief. Well, you know what? I don't want to say it in this video because I don't want to offend nobody, but let me keep that to myself. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to effectively cure depression as an autistic person, how to fight it, how to fight depression. And let me tell you right now, if you're on any kind of drugs, recreational, marijuana, the legal kind, antidepressants, please get off of it. Please. Because chemicals do not sit well with the brain or the body. It's like you wash your clothes with chemicals. You wash your clothes, you wash your car with chemicals. You're not supposed to ingest chemicals. I mean, that's why you're really supposed to eat organic food. As expensive as it is, that's really the right way to go. That's why you're always tired and sluggish and moody and depressed, because you got all these chemicals in your body that you can't even pronounce. If you can't pronounce 10 of the chemicals on the box, don't eat that shit. But I want to tell you what can cure your depression by 95% in this video. And the one thing you need to do out of everything, there's other things too, but the one thing you need to do, you need to learn this word right here. Independent. Okay? Independent, or indie. You need to become indie. So what that means is the TV shows, the music, or the movies that you watch with your very eyes, or you listen to if you can't see, or if you're deaf. I don't feel like this really applies to you, but you need to become indie. Everything you watch needs to be produced by low budget production companies. Your music, because most of the things that you listen to that cause depression are from TV, movies, and music. Now let me explain it. Major production companies like Fox, 20th Century, just trying to name a few, or I can't name a few offhand, but they promote to you a false lifestyle that most of us don't live. Most of us work paycheck to paycheck. We're barely getting by. You know, it's a false reality. A lot of us are not going to be rich. Not everybody's going to have a mansion and a house and a swimming pool with a water slide. Not all of us is going to have that. Some of us are just perfectly fine having little to nothing. And let me tell you right now, if you're like that, it's fine. If you want to stay like that forever, there's nothing wrong with that. Living a simple life. But what you're watching, if it does not, you know, match with what your reality is, you're going to feel less than. You're going to feel depressed. If you are constantly on social media, because that's really our major outlet of music, TV and movies is our phone, social media. But if you're constantly watching podcasts or YouTubers that show their lifestyle, they show their cars, their house, everything they own that you don't have, you need to really stop watching that, because it's making you feel less than as a person because of what you don't have. What most of them probably obtain from donations, from begging online from people. I don't think a lot of them naturally worked hard to get it. That's one thing. Most of them are beggars. They produce content like me, yeah, but difference between me is I don't beg online. I'm not asking you to give me money. I have a job. But most of them that have you know, all these things are beggars. They're bums. They don't work for anything. So with being independent, these independent production companies, they do not promote the false reality of life. If you watch an independent film, you could relate to it more than a movie that is produced by a major company, because they just show you regular people. Like a perfect, so here's some examples of an independent movie. Let me just show you the difference. So an independent movie would be Napoleon Dynamite. The way that it's set up is low budget. Um, the themes, everybody in there is just a regular person. Nobody in there is super rich. You have that one rich girl, one popular girl in the school, but everybody mostly is super rich. They're not playing like mainstream music in there. It's not really a depressing film based on the themes in the movie. Let me just give you another example. Teenage Dirtbag. That's another independent movie. Everybody in there mostly is, regular. Like, they're not promoting to you a false reality. Another favorite movie of mine that's independent is a movie that I love a lot. It's called Jump Tomorrow. Jump Tomorrow is about an African who is supposed to marry. He's supposed to be in an arranged marriage to another African girl, but he secretly wants to date a Spanish woman. I'm not going to tell you the whole movie, but I'm only bringing this movie up because it's a rock musician in this movie who produces independent music. But the things that you watch should not make you feel bad about yourself. Jump Tomorrow does not promote having 10 cars in your garage, having 2 homes and an apartment in another state that you barely go to. It does not promote having women like you for the wrong reasons. It does not promote that. It does not promote you having an income that most of us will never ever reach in life. So you will feel a lot better watching movies that give you what reality is for a lot of us. Movies that are not independent give you a false reality. So with being autistic, you will feel a lot better because it's not so mainstream. It's not giving you a false reality. It's not making you feel bad about where you are in life. If you're broke or poor on the street, or you don't have any friends or family or whatever, you're not going to feel bad watching anything independent, because it sometimes it promotes, seclusion. Being alone is not a bad thing watching an independent film. Now, I don't know a lot of independent TV shows, to be honest. I don't know too many. But I feel like anything from like the 1920s, like any movie that is from like the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and sometimes and definitely the 50s, those could be movies that are not independent, but they are from a different time, and they show you how people didn't value possessions. People value just, the person you were, because times have changed. Like, just society has changed over time. But in those times, life was a lot different. So watching a movie from a different time will have the same effect as an independent film. But there are not a lot of independent TV shows. So I would really highly suggest you stay away from watching TV, because it just gives you a false reality of life. Once again, you're going to feel depressed by the things that you don't have in life. You're going to tell yourself, man, I don't have a car, I don't have this in life. When you watch something independent, it will make you feel great about your status in life. Now, we can change our status in life day by day. But if you're constantly watching a YouTuber that's bragging about how much money he has, basically everything you don't have in life, is not going to make you feel great about yourself. But I highly suggest independent movies. I'm gonna just try to name a few, because I watch a lot. Like I told you, Jump Tomorrow is great. Napoleon Dynamite, Teenage Dirtbag, Hard Candy. That's an independent film. When it's not a lot of when it doesn't have like a large cast, it's very simple themes that the movie can relate to you. It's not too unrealistic. That's an independent film for you. Trying to think of some more offhand. Hard Candy. It's a few more. Some of them are actually Canadian too. But here's another thing too. So music, with our phones and social media, music also has to be independent. When you listen to music like rap, pop, mainstream music that promotes to you false realities of life, things that we will never reach, most of us will never ever come in contact with, and it's fine, it's going to make you naturally depressed. So I suggest, if you like rap music, stop listening to it. If you like to listen to rap, go underground. Go independent rap. Underground rap, some examples of underground rap are rappers like Bus Driver, um, Iron Galaxy. I'm just trying to name a few. Murs is sort of independent, but not really, because he was signed to Warner Brothers. But a great example of independent rap, it's a game that I had called Tony Hawk's Underground. All the rap on there is by independent, low budget, low promoted rap artists from all over the country. But you should not listen to music that is like not non-independent. So some examples of music that will make you feel great, that will cure depression. It does not promote a false reality. It won't give you false um you know like a false narrative of life. So my favorite band right now that helps cure depression for me, not that I'm depressed, but there's a band called TV on the Radio. It's an art rock, indie rock band. Also, it's classified as soul too, but it's TV on the Radio. The lead singer, starred in the movie Jump Tomorrow. All his my favorite album by him is called OK Calculators from 2002. It's indie rock, art rock. All if you listen to that whole album, well, it's really an EP, but the whole EP will make you not feel depressed, because the themes in it, the sound, it's not going to make you feel bad, because it's created by regular people, and it's supposed to be consumed by regular people. They're not telling you about the cars outside their house, or the 10 houses they have in different states they don't live, or any of that false reality. Another musician that I'm listening to right now that can help fight depression is a singer named Adam Green. Adam Green is another one. His album from 2005, Gemstones, is another one. It will give you a um a positive feeling, and it won't promote to you false narratives. Now, I believe his album is promoted by a major record label, but it is anti-folk indie rock music. It won't have you feeling depressed. Those are two albums I can guarantee you will make you feel great about yourself. Now, like I said, you got to go independent, because a lot of the themes and a lot of these TV shows give you a false reality of life. It's okay to only have two pairs of pants in your wardrobe, or one pair of shoes, or one raggedy ass shirt. It's all about how you wear it. It's all about, really, because the person really makes the clothes, not the clothes. Like I told you at one of my jobs, this this Spanish lady, she wore yoga pants and um and she had like a little bra strap on. They sent her home because she was attracting attention. But this lady who liked me at the job, she wore it, and they didn't say nothing to her because it didn't attract any attention. You know, it didn't attract any attention because it's all about, really, the person, like how they wear it. That's all I can really say. How the person wears it. But yeah, it's all about, I guess, perception for some people. But once again, go independent. That will cure your depression, because the themes in independent music and movies, that's what most of us really watch. I would advise you to stay away from TV, but the themes that are promoted in indie music, and just look up independent artists, independent movies. If you watch those, you stay away from the news, stay away from social media, stay away from podcasters that are just talking about nothing. Stay away from those kind of outlets. You will really feel good. You got to go independent all the way. It's hard for you to do it at first, because if you got a job and you constantly are on the run, on the go, it's a little hard to actually sit down and watch a movie on your phone. But I suggest you do this. You go independent, stay away from mainstream artists, movies, and don't watch TV, don't watch the news, don't watch social media, don't watch podcasters, stay away from gossip sites, stay away from all of the news. It's nothing but depression for you. Stay away from light. Try to block out as much light in your life as possible. And just embrace your status in life. But don't have anything that will remind you of your status in a negative way, or people that will remind you of your status in a negative way. Embrace where you are in life. But you got to stay away from the negativity, because most of us that are depressed, that are autistic, we're depressed because of what we don't have in life. And it all comes with baby steps. Things just don't happen overnight. But going independent could really, really save your life.